Alright y'all, welcome back. It's Albert LaBelle, and I got a nice treat in the mail a little while back from Elemake. They sent us over this prototype to check out. I don't believe it's on their website yet. I did check and I didn't see it. But this is the MKDZG1A from Elemake. Now, I did several videos on different Elemake locks so far. I've had the fortune to do that. I'm going to go ahead. There's a lot to list. I'll go ahead and put a list of all of the videos and the video numbers up on the screen real quick so you can see them. All right, so on that list there, you're going to see on video number 513, we did the MKD001ZB mechanical lock. It's identical to this pretty much, except for the new feature they added to this. They also, it used to be proprietary cores in their locks. This one here is an SC1 keyway. And there's a nice treat right here we're going to get to. Now this mechanical lock, I showed you on previous videos how these work. You just change out the pieces inside here. You got to take off, I forget what screw it is now. But it's very simple to do once you take this back off right here. There's one screw to take this cover off, change these out. It's real simple. We're not going to deal with that on this video. I'm going to show you the new feature instead. So how do they work? Right now from the factory, all the correct buttons are on this side. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 0, but it doesn't matter to what order you press them. So we can just hit all 6. Well, let me lock it first. That would be nice. So all 6 of these buttons and the door unlocks. To reset it, you just do that. So if you're inputting your number and you put in the wrong thing, just reset it like that. It resets all the buttons. So again, from the factory, it's just these to unlock the lock. Or you can use one of these SC1 keys. If I can get it in the keyhole and unlock the lock. Another thing is I want to point out real quick because it's important. When the lock and ball, when the bolt throws, you want to make sure it throws all the way so that it can't be shimmed back here. You can stick something in the side of the jam and slide that back. So this deal that comes with it, this cup if you will, screw it inside the door jam. It's got a nice deep cup and make sure that thing's going to throw all the way. It's also, I noticed it's got a hole right down the center so you can add another screw. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe I didn't catch it. But screws here, nice. You can put a longer one, go into the jam. Then you can put this cover on with those holes. But yeah, this right here, I would use that just to make sure the bolt throws all the way. Because again, if they don't throw all the way, okay, you stick something down the side of the door and push that back. Okay, not good. Make sure it throws all the way. So, what is the new feature on this prototype? Well, it's very, very cool. So anyways, I'll show you the inside. That's the inside of the lock. Nice brushed stainless. I think it's a handsome lock. Especially on my door, it would look cool because I got a stainless back on it. Anyways, the new feature is right here. You've been looking at it the whole time and didn't see it. So put in the code because the door has to be unlocked. There's a little divot under here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But right now it's useless until we turn this to unlock it. And we're going to use a 3mm hex wrench right up under here. We're going to remove this screw, this grub screw. Just like that, little grub screw. And boom. Take that off. Standard SC1 keyway. So they're making it super easy to be able to swap these out. So, you know, if you're a do-it-yourselfer, DIY kind of person, you can do it yourself. You can, you know, a handyman should be able to do it. You're probably not going to have to get a full-blown locksmith out, you know, because let's face it, they're not too cheap. You know, they'll charge you just for showing up. You know, with all respect to locksmiths, you know, they should charge you because they go through a lot of training to get to where they are. You know, so it's right. But we all want to save a few bucks, and this is going to help us do that. Swap out your own. We made it as easy as can be. Unlock it, take the grub screw out, swap out the core. Now you can, these schlegs, this back cap will unscrew, so you can reuse this because you're going to need it to fit this lock, the tail piece. But super easy to do. I dig it. So there it is. That is the MKDZG1A from Elemake. And I just want to say I appreciate them sending it over so we can check it out. All right. So that's it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I highly appreciate it. Remember, if you're not subscribed yet, you can.